Welcome to the His House. It goes down at the motherfucking His House. Like being at the motherfucking His House, where you get celebrity tea and gossip, make predictions. We sip tea and per tea lines on stream, not edited, straight off the dome. And we sip tea at the His House. Get lit at the motherfucking His House. Sip tea and hear all about it. At the DJ motherfucking His House. Yeah. What's up, my perties? What's up, my lovelies? How you doing? How you feeling? Well, now that I know you're doing pretty lovely, let's get into this perty on me. How you mad? But this is what you want. How you mad? That's what you asked for. Huh? Yeah. That's what we about to get into. But before we do, 'cause I got some stories to tell you. Am I the only introvert who does this, bro? Listen. Do y'all have the urge to act weird around your neighbors so they won't be questionable to talk to you? This is the stuff that goes through my mind, bro. I just want don't go to the anyway. I do not want people to talk to me so bad sometimes that I just want to just act like a weirdo. Maybe they'll report me. I don't want to do too much, but maybe they'll report me. I don't want that. But for instance, other day I saw a neighbor looking into my window, right? Keep in mind we are very close, like our windows is right there, right there. And true enough, I was looking over there through them, but they were looking like they could see some ish. But then too, it may have been my imagination, but it looked like a dang head to me, right? Because um it was a situation where uh I ain't gonna tell y'all that. But okay, so at the end of the day, when my blinds open, they blinds open. My blinds open minutes later, they one of the two. But then too, maybe they like the same thing I like. I like my sunshine, I like my sunlight. But part of me wanted to go out into the yard or where they could see me at, where our windows are connect, and just act the fool. Like act like I'm an animal run around in my backyard. You know what I'm saying? Like on all fours, hunched over, just because I'm like, give them something to look at. I'm a person like I like giving people shows. You know what I'm saying? Tell me if you would do that down below, or if I'm bugging out, tripping, need to go sit myself down somewhere. Because I'm tempted. I was tempted to do it today, and I said, you know what? They may think I'm conjuring something up or call the authorities. So let me sit my little happy stuff down to eat the little happy plate that I'm eating. Okay, so let's get into it. So basically, I was about to tell a story about me being so mother freaking mad about what happened to me in my mother freaking food the other day because I want what I want, right? I want what I mother freaking want. And they wouldn't give me what I want to freaking want is what I thought, right? But they did. Okay, and I gotta tell you about it because the whole time, it messed up almost my whole day almost. I was that bad. And then today, I'm up here analyzing everything. I'm like, well, dang, that's what I wanted. So we're going to get into it today, okay? I'm glad y'all doing okay. Hope y'all doing okay. If you're not doing, I know y'all doing okay. We already established that. But going back to the mother freaking store. Oh, I gotta do my little song. Let's give them something to talk about. Talk about love, love, love. Let's give them something to talk about. Talk about love, love, love. Now if that sounded bad, oh well, my bad. I just be doing my duck dizzle over here at the his eye, at the mother freaking his eye, with the city beautiful, la 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 la. Okay, I'm done right now. Okay, so getting back to the story. So I roll up. I'm on my healthy kit. I got some healthy snacks. I just got through working out. I'm in my car with a smoothie, and I'm like, you know what? Let me be good. Let me give me something to eat from over here because I got it like that. I can, even though I know need to be cooking, I can eat out. Thank the Lord. And so I said, okay, I'm gonna pull up to this Panda Express, and I'm gonna eat this food. I ain't in Panda Express in a while. Keep in mind, I'm like, I'm gonna give me something healthy. I'm gonna give me something vegetarian. Now, what I was gonna get, I really didn't know, right? But anyway, but I really wanted something vegetarian because I was, like I said, I really on my healthy kick, and yeah, I thought about maybe having that stir fried rice and noodles, and so I'm like, I'm gonna be on my healthy kick, and then so I put up the Panda Express, baby. There was a parking spot waiting just for me. I got even extra height. I was like, everything's in order. I even got the front row center parking. So I'm getting out the car, run up in this thing, and then as soon as I run up in the thing, I was like, you know what? It always happen like this. As soon as I smell the food, it's something in them smells too, bro. It's hypnotic. So I'm up here smelling the food, and I was like, you know what? I think I can get some seafood. That's healthy. That's digestible. And keep in mind, I do eat meat. But this day I do, like, some days I try not to eat as much because it helps with my digestion. Don't ask too many questions. Just help with my motherfucking digestion. So fish also is the more digestible to me than some of the meats and the chicken, stuff like that. And seafood is more, yeah, digestible. So I was like, you know what? They got shrimp. Let me get some shrimp. So I'm going through the thing. I'm like, okay, I'm getting some shrimp. I'm getting some shrimp. Keep in mind, I'm in a good mood because I see all this stuff I want. I just want to start ordering stuff. And they stopped asking me, do I want a bowl or plate? First of all, they start messing up my food. Then they asking me. First of all, I'm pointing to what I want, this and this. I was gonna get some noodles, but I said, you know what? Let me get some rice. And this. I'm pouring the rice in this, and the girl asked me what size I want, and she just started throwing stuff in there, and she filling up a container full of rice, and I'm thinking to myself, what? Okay, what is she doing? Okay, so she boxes up some motherfucking rice. Like, that's literally what I came up in there for, was some motherfucking rice. I'm thinking, are you dumb? That's really what I'm saying. And keep in mind, she barely knew a lick of English. She was trying to make through. She had to go converse with 2 or 3 people that were behind her to get a full understanding. And that really made me mad too, because I'm like, how you gonna be fixing my food? You know what's going on. So here I am with booze of rice and no motherfucking meat. So I'm getting hot. Because I'm like, I hadn't really ate, like a real meal. Like, I was ready to eat something. And so then I had to tell the people, like, what I wanted so they could tell her. And so they told her, they like, do you want a plate or a bowl? I said, I just want this and that. They said, but it comes in a plate or it come. I said, I just want this and that. I was kind of in the mood. I ain't gonna lie, because when she did that, it pissed me off. And she was just smiling the whole time. So I really couldn't be mad at her, but I was mad, okay? So then she pops the rice into another container because I told her I want a bowl. And then I told her, okay, then I was like, I want this and this. She pointed to a whole nother meat category that I never said I want. I was like, no, this. I had a point and point. And it pissed me off because I'm like, you right in my face. You can't see either. Not only can you not hear because you don't understand what I'm saying to you, but you can't see. So I was hot or whatever. But anyway, the guy who was working there, I found out later he must have a little crush on the little girl. Came over there and was helping her out so she knew what to put in my motherfucking food. So then I finally got my motherfucking order. Then at the last minute, I told her I want this. Because, I had to get my wonton. So she bagging up the wonton, this and this and that. I bring up my motherfucking food. I'm good to go. I noticed after I paid for my food that the guy who was, the one that was a go-between and everything, trying to translate and everything, who obviously liked the little girl, he had some wontons in his hand. I didn't think nothing of it. Okay, I'm happy. I'm good. I paid for my food, got my drink, and I was about to sit down. Why in the heck I go and sit down, pay for my food? The wontons is not there. So I go back up to the counter because, I was like, you know what? This some bull. So I go back up to the counter and I was like, and I'm trying to be calm because I know they trying me at this point. Because I'm like, Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no motherfucking way. And then I was like, I seen him one time in his motherfucking hand, and he didn't even say nothing. And so he was like, I was like, look, I paid for my food. I asked for wontons. I didn't get them in my bag. And he was like, well, and I admit my attitude was kind of snooty, but it wasn't like terrible. It was expected for what I had to endure trying to get some motherfucking Panda Express. In my opinion, okay, because at least I wouldn't have messed up somebody's order. And if I couldn't process the order, I would have just set myself back somewhere in the corner and let somebody who understood what I was saying give me my motherfucking food. But whatever. So anyway, he proceeds to kind of like have a little smirk on his face. It really was kind of pissing me off because I'm like, this dude really trying me in my motherfucking face. I was like, okay. What I should have did as soon as the rice had happened, I should have just walked out that piece. Something told me to walk out, right? But a girl wanted her food. Dang, go figure. Okay, and I was hangry at this point. I really never a person to be hangry, but I was kind of hangry because, yeah, I was craving for the food. So anyway, so the guy was like, but I didn't charge you for those. And so, true enough, and I was like, I said, why wouldn't you charge me? But they was in your hand, motherfucking hand. I didn't say all that, but he's like, I didn't charge you for them. So you mean to tell me this dude got some wontons from this girl? What you do? Go in the back and eat them hoes? Like, what did you do with them? They disappeared up your crack? What? Let me know. So anyway, some missing wontons on Al Cracker Tony, apparently. So whatever. So I'm pissed. I go back and look at the motherfucking receipt. Did he charge me or what? So I go back and look at the receipt, and I'm chilling or whatever, yada 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 yada. And so I go back up there because at this point I really didn't say that they was in his hand. I'm really a good person, but so I went back up there. I said, you didn't charge me, which I noticed, but he pissed me off because like they was in your hand, and I'm thinking to myself, what did he do with them? He's like, I know, but I could charge you for them if you want me to give them to you, but I didn't charge you for them. And right, he didn't charge me. And I'm thinking to myself, why didn't you charge me, or at least ask me if I want them if the girl handed them to you? I guess he thought she was slow, or he felt like he wanted some wontons. I don't know which one it was, but I didn't get my motherfucking wontons. So anyway, I said, you know what? Never mind, because I was trying to have a little attitude. I walk back, and I'm like, you know, I'm gonna want the wonton, but I want to mess with them too and go back up there and say I want them. So I went back to my seat. I put them a little thing, but I knew I was gonna get them wontons anyway. I don't know why I'm playing. So I went back up there. Wontons, little cream cheese filled things. They one of my faves, you know. I go back there and say, yo, ring me up some wontons. And he did. There was only, you know, a little change, and so I played that whatever. And then the woman in the back was one of the cooks, and she was like, thank you, thank you. It's a black woman though, and I'm thinking to myself, I wanted to say who's the manager of the establishment, and I said, you know what, I could go back and file a report on him, because I got the information from the store. And you know what, I was mad the whole day because I feel like I was tried, because literally since I walked in there, they was playing with me and my order and my food, and I didn't really think the order was that hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, if I would have ordered a meal for 20 people, I would have probably ended up with a meal for 10. The way they brain was processing stuff. And it made me mad. But I literally had 2-3 things I wanted. And you couldn't even get that right. And a drink. 4. And, oh, yeah. Speaking of, I was like, oh, yeah, I want a Sprite. It's like we're out of Sprite. And part of me wanted to go over there and check it, but I said, you know what? Give me a Coke. And the Coke was in the front. The Sprite was a fountain drink. Because it was just like everything, bro. Even though I shouldn't be drinking soda. Okay, that's another thing. So basically, speaking of, so I get, it's the next day. And so I'm up here chilling and everything. And something came to me. And I was like, you know what? That's really what you wanted. Because when you think about it, I actually, before I went in there, what did I say I wanted? Some vegan. What is fried rice? Vegan. I said I didn't really want to drink any more soda a couple weeks ago. They was out of Sprite. So I really couldn't be mad. And then I was mad because they didn't really give me that much meat. which was shrimp, on top of my 1,000 pound of rice. But at the end of the day, I wanted something vegan. So you could be mad at a thing sometimes, but when you process it, a lot of stuff be happening for a reason. You may not understand it at the time, and true enough, they pissed me off. But when you really look at it, I really said I wanted that rice. And I guess Spirit was trying to help me in its own valuable way. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I was hot. And the food and the shrimp was good. And the sauce was so good on the rice. It was really hot and spicy. I love spicy stuff, so I picked the right spice. I've been into one of them chilies today, and I was like, oh, them ain't no joke. But exactly what I wanted is what I got. If I would have just left and just been cool, gorgeous, what I want. And on top of that, I wanted something vegan, so them giving me a little amount of meat, I shouldn't have been thankful. So sometimes in life you can ask for a thing, but it may not come exactly the way you expect it or get it, but you asked for that. So Lily, I really just wanted rice or something like that when I came in there. No meat, just vegetables. And even though I got skimped on my meat portion, I literally kind of got what I wanted. And they were trying to give me what I wanted. So a lot of times you got to start thinking the bright side of a situation instead of the negative side of a situation. Because at the end of the day, you're going to always get what you want. You're going to always get what you want, baby. Always get what you want, honey. Anyway, so that's all I'm gonna say. Because when I think about it, I'm like, dang, am I in the wrong or they in the wrong? Let's talk about it. Pick it up. My fault, folks. This bit was still recording. Raw and in the flesh. Welcome to the He's It goes down.